folks, it's around 1 o'clock, Tuesday, September the 20th. I'm out here on the 5115, fluffing some hay today. Jack cut yesterday with the windrower. Boy, it sure does a fine job cutting. We added that to our addition of hay equipment this year, and it's really sped up the process considerably, not only in cutting but in curing our hay. This is some of George Turner's hay, and man, it is thick. It is really thick. I'm fluffing today with our big fluffer. It does a fine job, as you can tell. It'll pitch some hay, and this stuff definitely needs pitching. I'm trying to get a process of, doing this field. I think it's like a 28-foot span there on that fluffer. What I do, instead of putting too much stress on these tires, I don't know if you can tell in this shot here, you can see these smaller tires on this tedder. What it does, as you're fluffing this hay, even though Mr. Turner keeps these fields as smooth as an airport runway, the stress when the weight of this thing, when you turn, this thick hay will get up there and it will press against the valve stems of those wheels. And we have had Hades in the last year on tires. Tire problem, flat, cutting the damn valve stems. So what we did this year, Jack and I, and you can't tell with it in motion, but what we did this year is we added a small piece of 1-inch pipe. We welded it to the forward flow motion on the rim of these tires to protect it against any kind of stress from the hay or even debris pressing against them valve stems and cutting those valve stems. Now, this is the first time, I believe, we've run this tedder since we welded those on. Now, we'll see how it works as I go along today. Now, I'm running, I don't know if you can tell, about 4.5 miles an hour. I'm not really pushing it. I'm driving the 5115, and as you can tell, folks, this hay is thick. It is some kind of thick now. And what we hope to achieve by putting that pipe on was to take a little of the stress off these wheels. Because when you make a turn like that, folks, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that's some weight. And when you get that kind of weight on them little old valve stems, it just slices them. Slice and dice. So, hopefully, that protection that we put around them valve stems will defer any more tire problems. But it's a beautiful day. Like I said, it's Tuesday, September the 20th, around 1 o'clock in the evening. I've got quite a ways to go to get this field completed. But yeah, man, just look at that. That is some thick hay, y'all. I'll guarantee you that Mr. Turner will get him a couple hundred bales out of this. Maybe. But thought I'd shoot y'all a little old video of it. Try to get that tedder operation where you can see it. It's a fine machine. I've enjoyed, you know, using it. I greased it yesterday. Got it all ready for today. And yeah, I think it's going to do a great job. A little cloudy today. It's not supposed to rain, but Jack and I were looking at the weather earlier on his phone, and here in the Anahuac area, they're calling for an increased chance of rain later this week. Now, yesterday, it barely called for 10%. So, that being said, I'm going to keep moving, get this stuff scattered, and we'll see what we see. Folks, y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.